Hello there. I know many of us have had to cancel plans of all shapes and sizes this year, including some adventures. Some of you might have been heading away to a wedding, off on your honeymoon, reuniting with friends, having a family holiday, getting to travel for the first time, or setting off on a work trip like I was due to. I'm someone with endless wanderlust. I'm constantly thinking about places I'd love to visit one day, researching destinations, writing lists for them, and exploring them virtually. Thanks to that love of travel, this is a video idea I came up with about 2 years ago, but now there's never been a better time to film it. Consider this your product passport, a travel makeup bag without actually traveling anywhere because we're doing it through product names alone. I often wonder what might have inspired particular shades, and travel is clearly on the mood board because there are so many location-based makeup names on the market. I had a look through my collection and thought this video could be a bit of fun. Different countries, cities, and places all have different beauty identities, so this is a way to channel a particular destination or your dream holiday look from the comfort and safety of home. Starting with cream blush and the product that inspired this entire video. Charlotte Tilbury's Beach Stick shade Formentera is named after a small island off the coast of Spain next to Ibiza, where Charlotte grew up. I've nearly hit the bottom of this beautiful rosy brown, one of my top multitasking products for cheeks, eyes, and lips, but sadly it's been discontinued. I luckily bought a backup last year, so if you've been on the hunt for this dewy, beachy look in a tube and you come across one, don't miss out. Another blush that instantly came to mind when I was gathering products for this video topic was the Nude Sticks Nudies Matte in Sunset Strip. This vibrant coral would be perfect for summer in Los Angeles, hopping between cool restaurants and rooftops along Sunset Strip, the coolest section of Sunset Boulevard. Although this formula is matte, it's still creamy and doesn't look or feel flat on the skin. You can see it sheared out and compared to other shades in an earlier Nude Sticks video. We're coming back to the one and only Charlotte Tilbury for bronze and glow. Destination names often pop up in her range, and she's had several city-inspired lipsticks. But another beach stick shade, Ibiza, named after her island home as a child, is a shimmery bronzer to look sun-kissed and glowy in one swipe. It's another great multitasker for an easy bronze eye look too. Charlotte's Hollywood Light Wand gives you a red carpet LA glow in a tube. This has appeared in many of my celebrity makeup bag videos. It's a celeb and makeup artist favourite for its megawatt glow, but you can also tone it down to be much more subtle. Just squeeze a tiny bit so it seeps into the sponge applicator, swipe it onto the skin and pat it in with your fingers. This is the original shade Spotlight, but you'll see another one in a seasonal video coming soon. Adding some pops of colour now with these eyeshadow palettes. RMS Beauty's Swift Shadow in Savannah Sunset came in the stunning Savannah Peach set, inspired by the sunsets and beauty of Savannah, Georgia, where the founder, Rosemary Swift, lives part-time. This is one of my favourite shadow shades to swipe all over the lid. Peach just feels fresh and opens up the eyes, and this formula is silky and luminous, not glittery. You'll find many place names in the NARS eyeshadow range, and this duo in St. Paul de Vence is named after a tiny little hilltop village in the south of France I was lucky enough to visit about 15 years ago on a study tour. I discovered this subtle shadow duo many years later through Rosie Huntington-Whiteley. The tones add a really natural depth to the eyes and perfectly capture that medieval town that looked straight out of a painting. Travelling further north in France now to the city of love and light with By Terry's VIP Expert palette called Paris by Light. This was part of a stunning collection celebrating the city with intricate designs on the packaging. I try to use this so lightly to not disturb the Parisian imprints. Those effortlessly chic French women you see on Instagram seem to skip eyeshadow quite often and just wear mascara, but I can picture a wash of these beautiful pink, champagne and coppery tones on them too. Finishing with something much brighter. Although Tom Ford's striking eyeshadow quad African Violet is actually named after a deep purple flower, these orange and gold and bronze tones conjure up the colours of a sunrise on an African safari too. I love wildlife photography, so that's at the absolute top of my travel bucket list. I'd love to hear which places you've always dreamt of visiting. Our plane is coming into land in lipstick territory now. Charlotte Tilbury Matte Revolution shades have often appeared on my channel. It's one of my favourite creamy, comfortable matte formulas with great pigmentation. Glastonbury is a beautifully rich, decadent purple berry to channel a fun, muddy weekend at Glastonbury Music Festival in the UK. Always been on my wish list to go one day. Have any of you been? Moving to another part of England now with Burberry's lip cover in Devon Sunset. Devon is a county in the southwest of England where Rosie Huntington-Whiteley grew up actually. It's known for its beautiful national parks and beaches and countryside, so I like patting a touch of this summery apricot onto the lips and wearing it with a peachy blush for a fresh English rose sort of look. Swapping the countryside for the beach with the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Bahama. With everything going on in the world right now, I'm sure many of us are dreaming of floating away to an island in the Bahamas. And not a fire festival kind of island, just peace and quiet, beautiful clear blue water, white sand, and an easy brownie nude like this to swipe on for dinner. Back to the glitz and glamour of Ibiza now with Charlotte Tilbury's Lip Luster Gloss in Ibiza Nights. One of my best friends swears by this gloss for serious shine with plenty of fine gold shimmer that makes your lips look more full. I haven't been a nightclub person for a long time, so I'm not sure how I'd go in Ibiza, but even I could probably picture myself wearing this to dance the night away. Nail polish brands have some of the best travel-related puns in their shade names. OPI have been doing it for years, but I also love the theme of Nails Inks polishes. They're an English brand, and a lot of their early colours are named after different streets and locations around London. Mayfair Lane is the perfect pale pink I'm wearing in this video. It has a slightly dusty tone to it. It's not a bright baby pink, but it just looks polished and poised like the ladies you'd expect to see walking around Mayfair, one of London's most expensive neighbourhoods. I'll leave my at-home mani tutorial linked below if you want to see how I did this. This great burgundy called Kensington High Street has a special place in my heart because it's near where I used to live in London. Kensington Palace is right around the corner, so you can picture yourself wearing this berry shade to pop into the Zara, where Kate Middleton used to shop, and even the Whole Foods where Meghan Markle was spotted. Leaving the city behind, we're heading to the beach with OPI Infinite Shine in Samoan Sand. This sandy nude, sandy really is the best description for it, has been one of my favourite nudes for years, but I recently upgraded to their Infinite Shine formula and have been so impressed by the super shiny, long-wearing finish. Last but not least, a very famous nail colour for a very famous city. Big Apple Red is a brilliant, classic red that makes you feel bold like any New York character you've seen strutting the pavement on film or TV. Take your pick. My Manny mood wearing this would be Andy Sachs from The Devil Wears Prada post-makeover. Are you wearing the Chanel boots? Yeah. Sadly, I didn't have time to repaint my nails 4 times while filming this, but you will see these shades in nail swatching videos in future. Hope you enjoyed the trip. We covered several different destinations and styles in one makeup bag. I'd love to hear if you feel inspired by travel or particular places in your makeup creations too, and if you get a kick out of location product names as well. Let me know if any popped into your head while watching. If you're looking for other ways to do some virtual globe-trotting at the moment, there's a series on my channel called Beauty Tour where I take you inside interesting beauty destinations in different countries. It's a bit of beauty tourism, like a video playlist version of a blog post on where to shop. But I'm also working on those types of blog posts now over on my website matildaonvideo.com. I've been capturing this series on my travels for a few years, so there are 27 episodes to catch up on, and I have more to share that were filmed last year. Although none of us will be heading off on new adventures anytime soon, luckily the internet can help provide a different kind of escape. Thanks for watching, see you next time.